What's happening, people? I am back in the kitchen again, and today I'm trying something from the Tesco World Food aisle, and I've never had this before. Well, I've had beef, but I've never had plantain. So this is what we've got. The box is a little bit battered because it has been in my freezer while I've been away, so yeah, it's not been taken the best care of. But here we go. Chunky beef with Ghanaian jollof, which is rice, I believe, and plantain. It's from the brand Yum Chop, African Taste Adventures. Although Yum Chop doesn't sound very African, if I'm honest. It sounds more Asian. But it's a meal for one. It's got a big chili on it, so hopefully it's not going to be too spicy. Looking forward to this. 450 grams. It's mild. And it looks like plantain, which is, I think, like a version of banana or something. Rice and chunky beef. Not something I'd ever thought about trying, but you know what? I saw it and thought, let's give it a try. So come and have a look at this box, the best we can. Okay, so this is what you get. This is the traffic light system here. 731 calories, I believe that is. 21 grams of fat, 4.7 grams of saturated fat, 10 grams of sugar, 1.8 grams of salt. So 1 amber, 2 greens and a red. And like I said, it's 450 grams and it's mild. Gluten-free as well. Sweet and aromatic, it says. Yeah, I'm not sure about beef and plantain or banana and rice. I'm not sure about this, but hey-ho, Ghanaian jollof rice and plantain, chunky beef. Does have a UK sticker there, so it is a microwave only, and that is what you get. So it comes in this like little cardboard tray. Looks all right so far. So this has just fallen apart a little bit, but if I hold this together, we should be able to make out the nutritional information. There we go. If you want to pause that and take a closer look, you can. 30 grams of protein in this, 120 grams of carbs, lots of plantain and rice in there, obviously. 23 grams of fat, 5.3 grams saturated fat, 11 grams of that 120 grams of carbs is sugar. So, what do you think to that? The nutritional information on there. Let's have a look at the ingredients if we can. Where's the ingredients? Sorry, this is, like I said, this is falling apart. Here we go. Chunky beef with Ghanaian jollof rice and plantain. So it's 25% rice, 15% red bell peppers, 14% fried plantain, 13% cooked beef, 8% tomato sauce, 3% tomato puree, 2% onions, and then you've got sunflower oil, beef broth, celery seeds, mustard are your allergens, Scotch bonnet I see there at the bottom, but it's supposed to be mild, so hopefully it's okay. Halal compliant for some people that want to know that. The best before date is 18th of March 2026, so plenty of time on it. And the African food is from the Open Food Group manufacturing in Nuneaton. Package is made with paper cardboard. There's a little bit of information there about the dish. Suitable for microwave cooking only. Do not oven cook. Keep frozen. So it says chunky beef with aromatic Ghanaian jollof rice and plantain is a hearty and satisfying dish. It brings together tender chunks of beef in red tomato and pepper sauce with fragrant basmati rice and sweet plantains to create a symphony of flavours and textures. Each bite of the tender beef is a revelation, offering savoury richness, and the basmati rice gives a lighter, fluffier consistency with aromatic flavours. That is the biggest info I think I've ever seen. There's a little bit more there. It says, welcome to Yum Chop, bringing the flavours of Africa to your table. So, cooking instructions. Like I said there, it's microwave only. Remove out of packaging and pierce film lid, heat on full power for 6 minutes. Stir and recover, heat on full power for a minute. So 7 minutes in total. Pierce the film lid, 6 minutes. Give it a stir up. So let's get it in the microwave. Okay, so it's been in for 6 minutes and you've got this really, really dark coloured beef. Chunky bits of beef, but it's so dark, it's crazy. Never seen beef that colour. It almost looks burnt. The fried plantain, microwaved, just becomes a bit soggy. And then it's mostly rice by the looks of it. But I'll give it a bit of a stir. There's 1, 2, 3, 3.5 little bits of beef. That's not a lot, is it? And then, oh my God. And it's mainly this jollof rice. And yeah, there's not even that much plantain in there. It looks very dry, if I'm honest. There's no, it says tomato sauce and tomato puree, but it does look very, very dry. It's got 1 more minute to go in. So we'll get it on a plate and see what's the crack. Okay, so this is all the beef you get. 3 pieces and a little piece, and that is all the plantain you get out of this whole 450 gram dish. Now, you're not going to believe the price of this when I show you, but this is all the rice. So the whole tub is still full of rice. So we'll get the rice on here, but that's just poor, that, isn't it? So that's your rice, your jollof rice. It's full on. It's just masses and masses of rice. Oh, there is another bit of plantain there. Tiny little bit. It's just a bowl of rice. Okay, it's all important taste time. Apologies for the lighting. The sun is coming through the window again. Well, we'll start with this plantain, but it's obviously pre-fried plantain, and it just looks like it's shriveled up so much in the microwave that it's not going to be even edible. It's like rubber. Wow. That's like rubber. You can barely taste the sweetness that you're supposed to taste. Wow. Oh my God. Right, I'm going to go with this beef now. Oh my God. That is the toughest beef I've ever seen in my life. That and it's absolutely rank. Oh my God. Now, I think there were only a few of these left, and I think a lot quite battered and bruised, because I've seen like a TikTok or a reel or something where the Nigerian couple that got into Tesco's with this brand were celebrating it. But about a year ago. I think they're probably not, might not even be in there much longer. So, I mean, this video is not going to tell you to go and try it, because that is horrendous. That beef is awful flavoured. It's so tough. I mean, you can't even break the fucking, it's really swore. You can't even pull it apart. It's so tough. Look at the state of that. That is horrendous. And it tastes, even when you get it in your mouth, it tastes horrible as well. Well, let's give this jollof rice a try, because this actually looks okay. It's dry. It's got an okay flavour, but it's very dry. Wow. That's terrible. You're not going to believe how much this costs. 450 grams. That bowl of rice, 3 bits of tough beef, and some horrendous plantain. £5. £5 that cost. That is absolutely shocking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's one of the worst meals I've ever had in my life. I need to get rid of that flavour. I mean, I say meals I've ever had. I ain't going to be touching that again. I will score that. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. And I'm being very, very generous there. That beef is awful. The plantain is ruined, and yeah, the rice is dry. There's an okay flavour to the rice, but it's just, it's like eating dry rice. It's not, yeah, that's going to be in the bin for me. Unfortunately, I don't like wasting food. This one was a major letdown. £5 as well, £5. On to the next one. Hopefully it'll be better because, where's it gone? That's it. We're going to try this now. Now that'll be better, won't it? Wagyu steak from Aldi. And this costs a fortune as well. We've been pushing the boat out, so don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Sit. What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Thanks for watching. Would be special. Wouldn't buy that again.